Anybody who's been to the airshow will know that it's much more than just about sort of aircraft and flying displays. This is a chance for people to come have a look around an active Royal Air Force station. I think that's something really quite important, that anyone who's got that opportunity to come and glimpse what goes on an air station, what some of the personnel are doing here, and what the Royal Air Force is doing in this country, and also from many miles from these shores as well. Waddington is the main centre for our I-Star capability, and while the aircraft themselves are not necessarily that exciting in terms of the noise and the speed, but the actual operation is a very sophisticated tri-service effort, which is absolutely crucial to helping our soldiers on the ground, our sailors at sea, and of course our air crews in the air to do their job. I think the relationship with the community is very important, and this year the Royal Air Force is celebrating its 95th anniversary, but Waddington is celebrating 87 years as an air station, which I think is quite a remarkable record. And although the Royal Air Force sort of presence in Lincolnshire has somewhat scaled down, but the links with the community still run deep. So for instance, just a few miles to the east of Waddington is the former air station at Woodhall Spa. It was there some 70 years ago from what was a very heavily camouflaged base that Wing Commander Guy Gibson led 617 Squadron on Operation Chastise, which has now entered the annals of military and folk history as the Dam Busters raid. And I think it's really important this year that the air show, celebrates that particular anniversary, not just because of the link with Lincolnshire, but also the raid, epitomised the extraordinary effort by Bomber Command. And indeed, that 617 Squadron actually ended the war here at Waddington. So I think it's important to be able to mark that particular anniversary. And of course, the additional benefit of the show itself is, of course, it raises a huge amount of money for local charities, which is really important, maintaining that link with the community. Anybody who comes to one of these air shows, something as complex as this, it's very difficult to be able to see and appreciate everything. So the DVD is a great way of being able to remind ourselves of the fantastic air displays themselves, but it also hopefully gives you a little bit more of an insight into the static displays and some of the aircraft and some of the roles that the station does as well. Get a better idea of what RAF Waddington does. And hopefully, most importantly, that anybody who actually watches the DVD, it'll hopefully be a reminder of a very enjoyable day, and more especially, encourage people perhaps to come back again in the future.